Today I'm here to show you how to program a new smart key to a Honda. This is a Honda HR-V 2015 model. We have one original working smart key. As you can see, it does start the vehicle. And then in my other hand here, I have a non-programmed smart key for the vehicle as well. So I'm going to run you through on how to program the new key in with the Lonsdor K518 AUS key programmer. So the first step is we're going to turn the ignition to the on position. In Hondas, it's 2 clicks. So once to accessories, and when you push it the second time, you'll see all the lights on the dash and also the tachos spin up. So when you get that, you know that the ignition is on. Now we're going to go through the programming procedure. So first step is go to immobilization. From there we want to select Honda. Just going to use the search bar, it's a little bit quicker. We're going to select from type because all of Hondas are done via a type system. We're going to go smart key because we are programming a smart key. And for this vehicle we're going to use type 3, button type 3. There's 4 options in here. There's knob type, which is some of your older original smart key systems that have a physical turn knob on the actual ignition barrel. And then we have button type 1, button type 2, and button type 3. They're just different variations of the start button systems. So we're going to select type 3 for this one. We're going to use add one key. It does have a procedure for all keys lost, but we're just adding a key here. So this will start to add a key. So we're going to select OK to continue. Press the start button twice to see if you can switch the ignition on. As you can see, I have already done that. The ignition is in the on position. So we're going to select OK. But if you were to get to this stage and the ignition was off, with the working key in the vehicle, push the start button once, accessories, push the start button again, and the dash will light up. That means the ignition is now on. Select OK. Communicating with Hondas can take some time. Alrighty, so as you can see there, it says take all smart keys out of the vehicle. Now I'm going to point out we have one working, one non-working. We're actually going to remove both of these keys from the vehicle as the tool requests. And I'm going to point out as well, with Hondas, the signal that the smart key shoots out is actually, it shoots a lot further than most smart keys. So when we remove these keys from the vehicle, we actually want to put them about 4 to 5 meters away from the vehicle. So I'm going to do that now. Alrighty, so I've taken all the keys out of the vehicle and I have actually closed the door again, obviously. Now what it says, keep one program smart key inside the car. So now what it's asking us for is to get the original working key and bring that key back into the vehicle. So I'm now going to grab that key. I have the working key again. We're going to hit OK on the tool. Beautiful. So take out other smart keys. So what it's asking us is to remove all the keys from the vehicle again. So I'm just going to remove this key. Going to hit OK. Now put the key to be programmed inside the car. So I'm now going to jump back out of the car and grab the key to be programmed and bring it back inside. Alrighty, so I now have the key to be programmed back inside the car. We're going to select OK. So now pretty much it's programming the new key in. It's now asking us to turn the ignition off and then on again. So I've now switched the ignition on. There we go. It's asking us to switch the ignition off and on again. It's asking us to see if the immobilizer light is off. which it is. So we're going to confirm and hit OK. Switch ignition off again. And then switch it back on. Programming complete. So we're going to hit OK on the tool. Going to make sure the vehicle starts with the new key. Put my foot on the brake. Hold the start button. As you can see, the new key does start the vehicle now. I'm going to turn the engine off and I'm going to test the remote. So we have a lovely working remote. Once again, just start the vehicle. Now, one thing I will point out with this is that when the tool's doing it, it moves very fast. So when it asks you to switch the ignition off and switch the ignition back on, it jumps through that procedure very quickly. So you just have to keep an eye on the actual tool and what it's doing. Now, one more final check is just to make sure the original key is still working. So I've now removed the new smart key from the vehicle and we have the original key that was working the vehicle. We're hoping this still works the vehicle. As you can see, it still starts the vehicle. And the remote function's functioning fine. So that's how you program a new smart key to a Honda HR-V 2015 model. Thanks very much.